time in YouTube, and welcome back to another Randoms Showdown Saturday? I know it's Friday, but unfortunately due to circumstances beyond my control, TCGO content will be put on a minor hiatus. My computer likes to crash, only on that stuff. I don't know why. I'm gonna get it looked at. I'm gonna try and get those things done for you as quickly as I can, because this content, or the content on this channel, is primarily TCGO battles that people actually enjoy. So I do obviously want to try and get that back for you guys, but for the time being, I do want to give you content, and this is usually the easiest way for me to do so. So we're gonna do 2 battles on randoms. I've been laddering on the offside, so even though I haven't been doing a lot on Showdown Saturdays, I've been doing a lot on my own. So hopefully the battles now are going to be a lot more quote-unquote competitive, even though it's still random teams, and I can still get completely mollywopped by something that doesn't happen. But anyway, without me talking anymore, let's get straight into this first battle. We are going up against HB 2013, having a Go-Goat, and we are the Agrons. So, I don't really want to showcase my Ho yet, but it is a perfect counter to the Go-Goat. I think that is the best play we can do. I don't know what my opponent has in the back, and Aggron might just be the key to winning this game, especially as it is our Mega Evolution. Do I think our Groudon could have handled it? Now that I'm thinking about it, yes, I do think so. But he switches out. Beautiful play. Clawitzer is something that I don't think I can handle. Let's see here. He is just going to be going for a good old Scald, most likely. He is Dark... No, he's just Water type. Why do I think he's Dark type? We will see. I can't get that off, thank you very much. We will say hello to our opponent. I have a few more seconds to really determine what I'm about to do. I think my play is to go into the Gothitelle. He really forced that switch. He goes for a Water Pulse, which does a lot, and I get confused, which is terrible. Which is absolutely, monumentally terrible. Substitute will break. I think I have to go for the attack. Goes for the U-turn. And what will he be going here? Well, in this case, it's a she. I do apologize. He just kind of comes off the tongue a lot quicker. She is not a problem of a word. I am not gender specific at all. Just it's easier to say, I think. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling to keep the silence from being there. I don't know what she's gonna switch into. Being as we've only seen the Go-Goat so far, and she's now seen 3 members of our team, with the Gothitelle being pretty down. We do see the Wigglytuff. I hurt myself in confusion, so it does not matter. There's not a whole lot I can do here either. That Wigglytuff is definitely something I do not want to see. Unfortunately, I'll go for the Side Shock. Wigglytuff does enough to knock us out. So here we just want to go for the Aggron. I want to go for the Mega Evolution, and I want to go for those Stealth Rocks. I want to be able to set this thing up. I get the Mega Aggron off. He goes for a wish. She goes for a wish. I'm sorry. Goes for the wish. We got a free Stealth Rock up, which is really nice, as we go for a Thunder Wave. Oh, that's not a good thing to see. We do get the Paralyze off. I was expecting a switch, to be 100% honest. But we will go for the Heavy Slam here. And will we get this Wigglytuff off of this field? Because currently we are down a Mon. Yes, we got rid of the Wigglytuff. Okay, 1 Mon down, 5 to go. And the Stealth Rocks are there now, so someone's taking some damage. Both of my Mons do not like Clawitzer, and it has the Mega Launcher, so it does a lot of damage. With that being said, though, am I straight steel now? I'm straight steel now, so goes into the Zygarde. gets a Zygarde. I cannot Earthquake it. Let's go for a Roar. Goes for a Dragon Dance. This is great because I get it out of here. Goes into the Go-Go, which is not a problem. I am a physical wall, so I will go for a Heavy Slam. That does nothing. Let's see how much damage this does. Fair bit. I will win this exchange right now, so it might be better for us to stay in. Go for another Heavy Slam. He is wearing me down, or she is wearing me down, though. I have to give it that, plus 2%, and we will hit another 45. We'll just go for another Heavy. I am very worn down, but the Go-Go is down, so we are up 1 right now. It doesn't mean much, considering we do see the Zygarde, and if he gets that thing set, if she gets the thing set up, we will be in a lot of trouble. Probably expecting the switch here, so I'm going to just go for the T-Wave. Aggron's done his job. Aggron's done his job. It is a guy. I looked at the symbol. I looked at the symbol. It is a guy. Or Sphere does knock me out, unfortunately. I gotta go into Sock. So, I have Mold Breaker. Not Sturdy. But I am Choice Scarfed. How am I Honey Bunches? Well, I'm not a bunny, but she might have played me before. I don't remember anymore. Probably not used to me not talking. But anyway, I think my play is to go for the close combat. I want to knock this thing out. I do not knock it out. That's not good for me. That's not good for me. Whew. Okay, again, this Clawitzer really stops my hoe from putting in work. And I do have the Zygarde in the back. There we go. It is taken out. Clawitzer is gone. Which is beautiful. We are now 3 Mons to 4. 3 Mons to 4. We have a Flygon on the field. I almost want to switch out here. Let's switch out. I have the Ice Punch on Sock, which will be fantastic, as Flygon is 4 times weak. Sigilyph actually getting that good old immunity there was clutch. That was amazing. I can switch. Ooh, that may hurt, but you are now burned. Which is very good. I don't have to worry about that. I have to go for a Roost. If I can survive this. I do. I go for the Roost here, so I get my HP back. I apologize, that is my phone. If you guys... Oh, we get the first win. We got a little bit lucky there. The Psycho Shift burn onto the Flygon was great. And I don't know what other mons we had, but we did have a Zygarde in the back that she did not see. So that is good. We got a first win. Next battle, let's see if we can go a little further. We are aiming for 2 wins today. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can get 2 wins, no problem. Might be a problem. It's a Pelipper. And we have Ice Beam. Not that it matters, but I think I'm going to go with the Knockoff. Knockoff might be the best play here. Especially if the trainer decides to switch. This will give us the opportunity to get an item off, but it doesn't. So we get rid of the leftovers, and they miss the Hurricane. That might matter. That might matter. Okay, so you're Water Flying. Do I want a chance at freezing or a chance at flinching? Flinching sounds better. We got the flinch, but it didn't do a whole lot. We're gonna go with the Ice Beam. It does a little bit more damage. We get the freeze! Oh, that hurts. I have to apologize to my opponent. That is just not a nice thing to see. I'm gonna go with the Knockoff, expecting the switch, but they do not. They stay frozen. That was insane. We're down to 3% left. The Pelipper's still frozen. At least it's on the Pelipper. Let's be honest here. Pelipper isn't one of the most important Pokemon on your team, So Sea King 100% took out the Pelipper on its own. Shift Tree. If I am faster than you, which I may not be, the Mega Horn will go through. I am knocked out 100%. Was it a misplay? Oh yeah, big misplay. But at the same point, I had a chance to knock it out with the Mega Horn. We have Crobat. I'm expecting a switch, so I'm gonna go for a Toxic. Goes into the Rotom, which this is a good status element for Rotom Heat. But I do not have a ground type, so I cannot naturally switch. I want to go into Probopass. Volt Switch, I kind of saw that coming, sadly. We lose our Balloon. We are Rock Steel. Don't know if that matters too much, but hey, look. We're Probopass. We are currently, what? We are a Magnet Pull, so she brings out the Shift Tree once more. And what is my item? Oh right, I had Air Balloon, so I don't have an item. We're gonna go for the Volt Switch. Okay, that's good. That is good for us. Yes, it's a resisted hit, but we get the chance to go out into our own Mon. And what do we want? What is faster than this thing? Jirachi. Jirachi's faster. It's got Ice Punch. And that's exactly what I'm going to go for. Oh my Jesus! We got another freeze! Oh, this is... I'm so sorry for my opponent. Like, I know it has the potential, but it's like... That's insane. I'm gonna go for another Ice Punch. There's the Rotom. Takes it like a champion, and I do need to get out of here. We're gonna go into Throw? Or do I sacrifice Probopass? We can sacrifice Probopass. Overheat. 6%. We got some damage off on the Rotom though, which is great. Pain Split. This Rotom is now at a -2 special attack. So I can almost come in on anything here and it'll be okay. We're going to go into the Throw. We're going to go for a Knockoff. Because it'll do massive damage anyway, and we can kind of clean up the Shift Tree a little bit. We got rid of the item. We are Toxicorp, so we are a Guts variant. And I'll go for a nice Sponge. The Shift Tree is going to go down here. Unfortunately, my opponent has lost 2 Pokemon due to freezing. Not something you see all that often. We see a Whimsicott. Again, I have a very bad team. Like, I have 2 Pokemon that can handle this thing. But I do not want to switch out, as they're expecting me to. I'm wanting to expect the double and go for a knockoff. No, it goes for Moonblast. We lose a special attack drop, but it's not a big deal. We do get rid of the leftovers, which is great. I could have gone for the Ice Punch, which would have knocked... Well, I don't know if it would have knocked it out, but we would have done some damage. We do lose our Throw here. We are currently 3-4. All 3 of our Mons now actually handle this thing just fine. We're gonna go for the Crobat, and I have to go for the Brave Bird. The Whimsicott is at 75% HP. It could go for a Will-O-Wisp. I'm not gonna lie there. That I might be sacrificing my Crobat, but it does not. It goes into Hypno. It takes quite a bit of damage. Hypno. There's a lot of things Hypno can do, and I do not have the U-turn, unfortunately, here. And I do not want to showcase the Dialga, so I want to go for the taunt. Yes! Beautiful play there. Got lucky. Got 100% lucky. We're going to switch over to Jirachi. Resisted 100% of the time. I took 1% damage. We are going to go for the... Let's go for the Body Slam. We are faster than this thing? We did how much percent? What did we do? Rotom lost. We can go for another Body Slam. We will be... It's scarfed! It's gotta be. It's gotta be. That was a lot of damage. Unnecessary damage to our Jirachi. That might be the end of our Jirachi. He's got an Aqua Jet here. We now know that the team is not able to handle Dialga, which is perfect. But I am going to go for a Toxic. Does knock me out. Sadly. We are just going to go into Dialga, which is the biggest threat on our team. We saved it for last. We can go for a Thunderbolt. Not a whole lot of damage, actually. I'm kind of shocked. We can go for a Toxic, which will dwindle this Hypno down. The Hypno might actually be the biggest threat on my opponent's team. There it goes. Toxic gets a Wish Off, which is good for my opponent. Really bad for us, actually. I cannot go for Draco Meteor. Due to the switch possibility, I can't have it. We are paralyzed now. That is awful. And we shall go for... I want to go for a Thunderbolt. Yes! Predicted! Yes, thank you! That was a good turn. We will go through another Thunderbolt. That's a lot of damage. Put that Floatzel's out of there. I think Crobat can handle the other two Pokemon now. Here comes the Whimsicott. I do have to go for a Flash Cannon here. Goes for an Encore, so I do Thunderbolt. Not the biggest problem, but at the same point, I'm not too sure what my opponent's going to do. I take a lot of damage. Get a little bit more damage. It is not worth me losing this Dialga to the Whimsicott. Losing Crobat to Whimsicott. So we're going to go Crobat here. We are going to go for the Brave Bird, which will knock out Whimsicott, which is beautiful. We only need one more Pokemon. This is a lot closer of a game than I was expecting it to be honest with you. I do not like this, actually, because the Psychic will pretty much knock me out. I have to go for the Brave Bird. My opponent might have this game. Even with all those hacks and everything. I live it! My attack did 46%. The Brave Bird should knock it out. As it does. And I survive! We actually get the win there! Woo! That was really close. We're 3% HP. That was such a good game. I made a lot of misplays, but I'll admit I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you who are sticking around, I will see you guys in the next episode tomorrow, and Sunday will be our CBA battles if this goes up on Friday like I'm expecting it to. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, time out.